Let's do it, YouTube. Episode 155. Let's hope the error issue that I was having at the end of the last stream has taken care of itself. But if not, I guess we'll just have to go the rest with 3 to 4,000 errors popping up every stream. I mean, it doesn't appear that it's broken the game, so. How's everybody doing? You get a double dose. Dose la doob. Hmm. Hey, what's going on, Ricky? How's it going? Did the game... Something's wrong with the game, it seems like. Like at the end of the last stream, was I here? Because I don't recall. Because I don't I don't end the stream like I'm tired and I'm hungry and I'm thirsty. And it just doesn't seem correct. Just give me a second. I'll be back. So sorry to start the stream off this way, but yeah, just give me a second here. We did a lot of long call it quits for now. I think we started around 750 for long later. We're now at 1,860, so over 1,000, I think. I'm losing more, and we're gonna get to that level 9 in no time. We're getting the blacksmithing, so we're up to 2,450. All right, I'm back. So yeah, for some reason, like all the numbers are correct. 3 years, 10 days, 8 days, 10 hours. The kills are correct. Everything's correct, except it didn't like register that I slept because it's 7:10 in the morning time, but it's acting like I didn't sleep. That's weird. Yeah, like I didn't sleep or eat or get water or something. Well, I guess I'll just deal with it, I guess. You say quit the game and open it again? Alright, I'll see you. Weird, wacky stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's what it took to stop getting those errors. If that's the case, I'll be happy with that. But, okay, well, I'm tired already, so I guess there's not going to be any fighting. I've got 2 simple blades, 2 bats. Let's see what we got. We got 0 here. We got 29 here. We got 0 there. So we need to chop down some trees. Let's, nope, they're still there. Man, something went wrong. I don't know what it is. We'll see if it's messing up like a bunch. Alright, alright. I don't know what happened with the save though. I'm getting these errors. And when stuff like this happens, I don't know what to do. Um, you imagine I will use firearms in the last city, Louisville. Well, I'll definitely be using firearms in Louisville, but I think I'm gonna start using firearms a little bit after this city, after I train up the rest of after I train up all of the melee weapons, and then I'll start dabbling in it, kind of see what it's like. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. I'm just trying to think about what, if anything, I'm going to do about this game. And be very careful with the hordes that are scanning in the rooms because it happened to me once and they almost ate me. Luckily with the luckily with the type of zombies that I have for this run, they all want to come and eat me outside. So usually none of the hordes are like left inside. And especially with using guns, they'll definitely want to get at me. How many was that? 4? Mainly in Louisville. The big buildings, yeah. No, I mean, what do they got? Oh my God. Skyscrapers. I think the tallest building in Louisville is what, 7 or 8 stories? Or maybe not now after Build 42's come out. Oh, let me get rid of these. Splang. I imagine you're a lucky person because not many people have as much free time as I do. Well, um, I think the first and foremost part of my free time is that I am not married and I don't have any kids. So I think that's a big part of it. But I mean, I work. I work 40 hours a week usually, so but right now I don't do much outside of like work, eat dinner and play Zomboid. Like that's my Zomboid is one of my main things that I'm doing. I try to play at least one session of 3 hours a day. And on my days off, I'll try to do 2 sessions, you know? Oops. Good decision not to get married, just in case, because some women, when they marry a man, they want to take everything from him. Oh, yeah, yeah, that's definitely a risk. I was actually married once many years ago. I was married for like maybe 2 or 3 years, way back in the day, probably 25 years ago. I was married for a little while, and let's just say I never decided to do it again. I'm gonna stack these three up and leave them. What's that? Only two left? Hey, this is personal. This is very personal. If you want, you can answer me or not. What's military service like there? Because here it's horrible. I actually don't know. I've never been in the military. Never had the pleasure. All right, that's good. Well, I gotta eat. I'm gonna eat these acorns. No, that's, let's see. How could you not have been there? Supposedly, when people turn 18, they go into military service. If they're studying, they serve 1 or 2 years, if not 2 years. Um, I don't think that's true. It might have been true at one point. Or maybe, during the time of war, it's mandatory that you go into the military. But when I was growing up and when I turned 18, there was no requirement. And I don't think there's a requirement right now to. Alright, so everything has it. Oh my god, and then it does that? Why does this game hate me? Yeah, see, it didn't register that day, because these are the ones from the previous day, maybe. And then I wake up at 3 in the morning. Well, I guess it's not that bad, because I went to bed at 20, so I'm still 7 hours. But still, I'm going to be tired. Oh my god. This game is really hating me right now. Oh, look at that. So it skipped. So it says day 1088 and then day 90. So it definitely lost something there. I don't know. All of a sudden, this save is going haywire. Hopefully, it'll get better. Okay, let's see what we got. We're going to go kill zombies for a little while, and then we'll come back and we'll do some... I don't have any food, though. I will go out and kill some zombies again, yes. Surprise, surprise, right? Oh, that's way too dark. I should look for more metal if I don't have enough to create swords. I get a good amount of metal. I take I take a lot of iron in the form. I take a lot of iron and steel off of the zombies. Like usually the hand forks. Concentrate on taking hand forks and letter openers for iron. And then I take if I need steel, which I don't need steel right now because I can't make anything steel. But if I do take steel, I get fillet knives. And then you can also keep, so every time a weapon breaks, every time one of my blades break, I get the sword, you know, I get the metal back from the sword as well by retrieving it from the zombie. The only thing Project Zomboid is missing is the environment I mentioned in the 2 videos I sent you. Yeah, I'm gonna look at those 2 videos later tonight. I started about 15 seconds of the first one, the first link that you sent, and it was pretty cool. Alright, so this is the house, I believe, that had the alarm. So I'm back to ground zero as far as that's concerned. Uh-oh. Oh, a lot of zombies over here. And now those guys are banging on the darn fence. Yeah, go for it. Where are those guys on the fence? I should then watch the complete guide to muscle fatigue because 4 YouTubers made a video dedicated to it. Yeah, muscle strain is a real thing in Build 42. It's the main thing. My theory behind muscle fatigue is to never really let it get that bad. Like I also always try to focus on letting my muscle fatigue die down before taking on more zombies. And that's also the way I train the weapons. Like right now as I'm training long blade, I only let muscle fatigue, like I only hit a zombie between 10 and 15 times after I start seeing the muscle fatigue show up. So I'm about to get muscle fatigue on the next hit. There's a place in Project Zomboid that I don't recommend you go because there's a lot of zombies and no loot. It's a place with a lot of camper vans because I saw it in a meme. Camper vans? Where's that? Who knows? I might end up there. I don't have any food. Yeah, for a player that's played Zomboid for more than 4 hours, 4,000 hours, I don't think I've visited a lot of places. Where's that one? There it is. Oh, here they come. I already have that backpack. I think I got this. That's the one I just said, I think. Oh, God. Scared me. You're a little desperate to eat while watching me because you're going to eat rice, beans, chicken, and cola. Okay, okay. I had um I had a tostada for dinner. So pretty much the same thing you're having. I gotta say it was pretty good. Oh, you like the lasagna too? Oh, I gotta remember where that was. Yeah, lasagna's good. I don't get to eat a lot of lasagna. They don't sell a lot of lasagna at fast food restaurants where I eat a lot. But heck yeah, good like freaking lasagna with a bunch of meat in there. Yes, please. And cheese. Basically anything that has meat and cheese. Look at this guy. Look how fast I nimble. That's crazy. The thing is, here in Cuba, you can't eat what you want. It's whatever's available. For example, if you want milk and bread and butter for breakfast, it's whatever's available here. Well, that's not cool. Yeah, I don't think we have that problem in America too much. They always mention that there's a shortage of this and that, but it never seems to like amount to anything. Like they were saying a couple of years ago that we were going to run out of bacon because we put bacon on everything. But here it is like 5 years later and we still have bacon. Maybe it's fake and they're not telling us. Maybe it's faking. But luckily, I have a relative in Spain who sends milk to me and my nieces for breakfast because I think 70 or 80% of the people in your country don't eat breakfast because there's no food. Oh, God. Well, that's very nice of your cousin. Or you said relative, but very nice of your relative in Spain to send you milk. Man, that's crazy if you can't eat breakfast. If you want to. I don't eat breakfast, but I only eat once a day by design. There are videos online that are jokes about what might happen to Cuba in 2040, and they show us as aborigines querying, queuing to fish, or things like that. Oh boy. Is that Marie? Good morning from India. How are you today, man? I mean, it's evening to me, but yeah, good morning. I'm doing pretty good. Oh, look, I'm tired. I gotta get out of here. Well, we're already a bit like Aborigines because there are a lot of people cooking with firewood. Okay. Did I check that? I did probably. I think the next day I should come back down here and yell versus going to get the zombies. I mean, if it gets overrun again, that's fine. I gotta get some food though. Hey man, do you know how to use YOLO here? I don't even know what YOLO is. So no. Yo-yo? I'm still confused as to what yo-yo might be in the context of YouTube. But anyway, I won't say anything more about the misery where Cubans are going through so you don't get sad because we come here to have fun, not to be sad. Well, yeah, that's true. We are trying to have a good time. But sometimes sadness happens, so don't worry about it too much. Orange, I can eat orange. It's a caterpillar. $14 subscribers. Yeah, man. I got back up to 14 subscribers. I had 14 probably like 3 weeks ago, and then it went back down to 11, and now it's back up to 14. I'm sure it'll go back down again, then up again, down again, up again. I don't really know how this YouTube thing works. By the way, do you return to the base every time instead of that? Why you can't stay near zombie cleared area? I don't. Right now, I'm returning to the base every time um, because it's not too far away. Like I don't think it's too far away. When I get a little farther out there and there's a house I feel comfortable staying in, I don't mind doing that. But I like to have a little food on me. I like to be a little better prepared. Take a couple of extra weapons, things like that. And for some reason, I've been setting off house alarms like crazy. So I'm kind of trying to avoid going into houses that I'm not familiar with right now. You shared the channel again. Okay. You are you're the sole advertiser so far of the channel. I appreciate it though. I chose this home as a base because I thought it was close to the action, basically. Like I'm trying to take over Brandenburg, and I was coming from Riverside, so I thought this particular location was pretty good at proximity to a lot of the action, to where I could stay here and kind of move out into the city slowly. So that is why I'm staying here for now. And it's also close to the river, which for some reason I like to be close to the river just in case I need to fish or have to fish, but I don't fish that often, to be honest. 190 long blade. Alright, let's see. I got enough weapons. So let's go, probably go back to the trailer park. And we're going to do some yelling. Which might be a good idea, might be a bad idea. Just try to get a little food before that. And trust me, this house right here that I'm staying at has been far too close to the action. I accidentally yelled right down the street. Ugh. I recently chose Ohio ship as basement because it's a single point of entry for zombie. I blocked the entry with the vehicle and made good progress, but I accidentally stepped on it. What? Are you kidding me? You accidentally stepped on a campfire? That is so bad. I've actually done that too. So I know where you're, how it feels, but still, that's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, you have like, if you step on a campfire, you have like 2 seconds to try to put yourself out, and that's only if you have water on you. Pobrecito. That happened to me in Build 41, I remember. I was in my own base, exactly. I had built up walls. There were no zombies around, and I just walked through the campfire. It's so sad. That was a funny day in your PZ history because all your medical supplies were arranged in the second floor of the ship. So I'm not familiar with the Ohio ship. Is that this thing right here? Or is there another ship you're referring to? And another time I died because I fell from the same roof 2 times in a row. Oh my gosh. That is the spot. I've never been over there. I'm looking forward to finally seeing it. But look, man, we've all had deaths that we're not proud of in PZ. That's just the way the game works. Okay, so I think I'm gonna yell. I don't know how many zombies are gonna come out of here. Well, let's
Hey!
go for it. I think I once died in an accident because I crashed into. Oh gosh. Don't get me started about crashing with cars, man. I drive so fast in PZ. Oh yeah, here they come. Come on, zombies. Whoa! That's that nimble 9 right there.
Hey!
Oh, you crashed into another car. Hey, how's it going tonight, Bearded Man 428? What's the starting strat for the rat race? Or a good one? Um, alright, Ricky, I'll see you in a minute. Well, Bearded Man, my strategy for the rat race is to get out of the city as fast as you can and start living off of the land. But not like in the deep forest or anything, just on like an edge of a town to where you can find a spot that doesn't have a lot of zombies, kill them, and find like a little house that you can live in to start off. Somewhere preferably close to water because you're going to need to fish in the early game. For example, let me kill this zombie real quick. Hold on. Okay. For example, I spawned in Riverside. Where did I spawn? I spawned in this house right here. I ran away from that house as soon as possible, got out here, and I started living basically right next to this river, and I slowly took out all the zombies in this area to get a house. And I took over a house survived the helicopter, and then started living here. So just kind of get away from any type of center of zombies. But you don't have to go like into the deep wilderness or anything. In Build 41, this city is not completely built, so no loot in the city. Many houses is still in construction. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Brandenburg is not a part of Build 41. Yeah, man, no problem.
Hey!
I think I'm gonna venture out a little bit. I mean, this seems pretty quiet out here. I'm sure if I yell, zombies will come out of the trees. I don't really necessarily have to do that. Time for the college, man. Bye. Have a good day, Mr. Zombie Killer Machine. Hey, thank you for stopping by, Murray. And have a nice day at school. What do we got? So this leads to nowhere, basically. That's just a trail out. Hand fork. Scrap metal chopper. No thanks. Alright, I'm satisfied with this place right now. Oh, there's another zombie. Alright, let's go. Let's look at the map again. Alright, so I'm satisfied with this area being pretty much clear. It doesn't have to be like super clear. I did want to check. I think I've checked here, and I checked here, and there's no generators. So there's that. I think the next thing I want to check is right here. So we'll go down here for the rest of the day, kill a couple of zombies. If we get in there, awesome. If not, that's fine too. Then we're going to come back down here, re-kill down this road, see how clear that is. Then we can come over here and figure out what happened when the alarm, a house alarm went off on this house as well. So since I've been in the valley, 2 house alarms have gone off, I believe. One right here when I just forgot water at my house, so I was like, oh, I can just go get some water. And boom, house alarm. You know what I can do? I can put a little house here. Let's just put, where's that one? Let's put just one of these right here. Boop. So that's why there were so many zombies around there. Then I started clearing Broadway Street, and this house is like only half there. Half of it's been destroyed by a tornado. And I walked in the back of the house where there was no house left, and as soon as I like went under the roof, I guess, a house alarm was triggered. And that was probably 2 weeks ago in game, so I don't know how busy it's going to be there. But that's where we're going to go next. Gonna check that out again. Here we're just gonna kill zombies for the rest of the day over here. See if we can't get into that shed. Because as soon as I fight a generator, the game's gonna get a little bit easier for me here in Brandenburg. don't think I have this back there. Oh, this wall. I do hate these types of walls. Okay, and the thing is behind it. This is my target right here. A rotten banana. I just want to take a peek if I can see inside there. Ooh, there's a lot of zombies in there. This one has a gun. Or back. I can check this cop. Excuse me, this police officer. Yes, sir. These guys decided to just come waltzing down the street. Oh, be good to have a weapon out. She has a cleaver. Take that. Oh, look at that. Another Welcome to Brandenburg sign. So technically I'm not like in Brandenburg yet. Oh, bearded giant. Wait, that name was different though. The first person was Bearded Man 427 or something. At Bearded Man 428. And then the last comment was from at Bearded Giant 97. Bearded Giant, you changed it in between the first comment and your last comment? Okay. I was just confused, man. You got to thinking, he's like, I'm not just a bearded man. I am a bearded huge man. A giant, in fact. And I feel my YouTube name should reflect that. Oh my gosh, you can hear him dumping on the wall. Oh my gosh, this is terrifying. There's way too much foliage going on there. That's Sans Picasso. Oh, come on. Can I not? That was trash. I should have struck that rabbit down. I mean, I think I might spare rabbits. Might take a rabbit out of its misery tonight for dinner. I guess I could go one more day. Oh, this is 40. Alright, so we're not going to visit the trailer park anymore. Unless another house alarm goes off. Because there's no generator in there. I'm pretty sure I looked at all the buildings that I wanted to. We'll go in here and look again real quick. It was this one. And this one. Small punch set. Punch set you. Okay, those two on the map. This is a carport. Also a carport. We'll run down this. So these two. Santa Cola. The Cola of Cuba. Yep, that's another carport. And then I wanted to look in here. Oh God, somebody just walked right out of there. That's where I'm trying to go in. Okay, nothing there. So I have verified that there is no generator in the trailer park. I'm not wearing my mask? Huh. Speaking of cola, there's a place in the United States where they still make old-fashioned with ice cream. Are you talking about like root beer floats? Because root beer floats are pretty darn good. I don't know if there's only one place in America that still does it, but it's rare. I'll wait till I'm 80 going down. The cola, so specifically not made with root beer. Right, in America. You're saying there's only one place in the entire land of America that's making this? I have to make more knives, don't I? No, I still got two. Gotta dismantle the meat cleaver. Put it here. What else I got? I got a hand fork. No, in the world. Oh, okay. But it's in it. So you're saying, oh, so what you're saying is that there's only one place in the entire world that is making these sodas with real ice cream. All right, let's see what we got. Don't have a lot. Gonna need to get a little more food. 147 long blade. This says I only killed 259 zombies though. That's just not a lot. Oops. So now we're just gonna go straight down. A clue for me to mark it on the map next to the Rosewood Church, between the third, fourth, and fifth house, there are weapons. Where is Rosewood? Look how far away Rosewood is. Jeez Louise. One, two, three, four, five. These houses right here. Why are you saying that there's weapons here? Did you find an annotated map? If so, they're different in every game, I think. Or you have to find the map in order for the treasure to be there. Eggplant. I can't eat eggplant. I mean, I guess I could cook it. Yeah, go get the eggplant. That's actually a good question. That brings up a good question. Yeah, I guess all of the annotated maps would have to be the same in each game. Yeah, because always there are guns. I'm not sure what that is. Good, it's a little lunchbox. Take that. One thing I need in my game is guns. Okay, let's eat this. You're telling me this because I found a bunch of identical maps in different games where one of those houses marked with a shooting scope, meaning there are firearms there. Okay, okay. So I'm thinking, oh wow, there's a lot of zombies here. Look at that. So I'm thinking maybe that I have to find that map before there'll actually be guns there. No? Like once I find the map, it then makes guns there, or no? You don't think that's the way it works? Because I don't actually know. Zombies. Please do. I'd be very interested to find out, like how that actually works. Oh, I need you guys to come too. Ooh, that was a little awkward there. Oh, it's because they do that actually might be right. Look at this guy all the way over there. Come on. I'll use you to get those zombies out of the woods. Now the rest of you guys, come on. I will be going to March Ridge one of these days. Look at all the zombies again. Probably not for a really, really long time, though. This guy have a weapon. Where, in March Ridge? All right, well, I guess we'll find out in 5 or 6 years when I get there. By the time I get to March Rib, I'll be wiping out 1,000 zombies a day. Must have been an alarm there. Between the two blue buildings, one small and one other larger, there is an orange building. All right, let's see. March Ridge. Between the two blue buildings. Um, so there's nothing between these two. And there's a bunch of orange ones between these two. You're going to have to be more specific. The building from the left. Oh, the building in from the left. That one? This one. Oh my gosh, there's so many zombies in Rose. What is this one called? March Ridge. Doo, 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 doo. Here, I'm gonna be back in a minute. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm back. The second smallest blue building and the nearest remaining building that is not blue. It is a gun-shaped construction. This thing. This looks like a gun to me. I'm sorry, man. I'm not trying to be difficult. It's this one. Okay. This is this is a so I think March Ridge is like a big military like it's a military town and this is like a hotel or a living space for like veterans or something, like military veterans. So it would make sense that that there could be some guns in here. Apartments of military. Yeah, yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to say. So I'll put a gun sign right here. I'll make it a little bigger. I'll put a gun sign right here. And we'll see when we get there. military housing. Also, I moved over to 195. That's cool. $195,100. That's less than 5,000 kills away from 200,000. That is so cool to me. I never thought I'd be able to get up to this high a number. Oh, I forgot that backpack. Oh, wow. So look at all the zombies. This is all because of the... What a tiring job it is to guide you. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not the, you know, I'm not. So look at all the zombies that came here. I'm not the easiest person. But we got there in the end. But they're no match for you. Well, that's true. You would be correct. Thank you, man. You have yourself a good night as well. Good hanging out with you today. A lot of people in the chat today. Dream with the angels. Oh, that's very poetic. Hope that doesn't mean die in your sleep. Oh, this is gonna be messy. Oop. I'm sure that'll bring some zombs to the yard. Oh, oh, no, no, no. I need that back, sir. It's right here. It's this guy. Man, I keep forgetting to count. Oh, wow. Look at that little group. Where'd they all bunch up from? What'd she have? Look like a hockey stick, maybe? Mm. Well, I have no more food that I can just eat. Okay. No problem. It's almost time to call it quits for the day anyway. Oh, I forgot. See the videos I sent you and put a message to let me know you saw them. I will try to remember. I will try my best, sir. Bye. Looky there. This must be the edge of a square. Follow me, zombies. I've got brains at the house. I don't have any on me. But There we go. I remember the count that time. 15.
Yeah.
See, now that was nice and clean. Alright, let's go. 1930. I'm probably going to spend the day um, tomorrow. I got to make a bunch of weapons, so I'm going to start making weapons. Good, I already did have that backpack. Let's see what we got here. Got an eggplant we're going to cook up. We got the tangs, paring knife, mason's trowel. We got this cool little lunchbox. Put this away. Okay, we're going to start by doing the tangs. There we go. 21. What, I need 3 more? One large knife blade, sure. And a mason's trowel, sure. .255 long blade, that's really good. I think I'm going to be taking down a rabbit here. But let's get these bars. Six. Sweet. Sipper short swords. 6. Sweet. One. Okay. Alright, that gave me 8. Oh, I'm hungry. Okay, that's good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We got 4 cottontail bucks. And 3 swamp bucks. We're gonna take one of the cottontail males. Really? How are the zombies still here? Oh my god. Oh, I'm hungry. I didn't even eat any of the rabbit. Should be cutting down these trees out here too. We'll just start with these though. Oh my god, are you kidding me? How come this rabbit's here when the zone isn't a part of that? What's that rabbit doing? How come he thinks he can just get out the zone like that? That rabbit is bucking his system, man. I'm gonna throw these away probably. Well, let's put it inside now. I'm gonna spend one more day working on this little project here. Gain a little weight. $145 blacksmithing noise. Let's get a little agua. Okay, let's get some more nails, I think. Let's just take them with us. What noise was that? Was that me eating the lemon? Are these rabbits ever gonna make babies? Oh my god. Don't ever do that again. What is it, 3? Looks like one's right there. I need 2 more. Okay. Okay, so now they have the whole house and everything to roam. Oh, there's a chair right here? I mean, do I really need to break all this stuff down? I don't really think so. No, we'll just leave it as is. I'm just gonna make some fences right there so they don't think they can go upstairs. These rascally rabbits. Let's eat. Okay, nothing else, right? Nothing else in here. Let's grab this one plank. Plazank. No doors. And they're free to roam. Can't pick this up. Alright, so that's theirs now. That's the whole thing. Let me put the nails away. I mean, I can keep 2 hinges and a doorknob. We'll just keep these planks on hand. No worries there. Yeah, rabbits. This is a new portion of your home. You're welcome. I just gave you a bunch more food. Okay. I think I got it all. I don't want to throw away any of the saplings or use them for charcoal because eventually I think I'll be using them for spears. So we have saplings here and saplings here. This is empty, so we'll put more saplings to this one. That one's full. This one's not full, so we can use tree branches for this one. And then we can turn the other tree branches into charcoal. Charcoal is on the ground. How dare them? Like, why wouldn't, like, as a person, I would use the charcoal on the ground first. Just because that's what you do. Not that many logs back here. Okay, I think that's it. Nice. All right, that project is completed. Now we'll burn some cleaves. $315 blacksmithing. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, so I am going to call it quits. Hopefully, when I cut the game off, it won't forget that I went to sleep last night. That seems to be, I don't know, the only side effect besides these 4,052 errors while I'm playing. I really don't know what the meaning is of those, but it doesn't seem to be affecting it too much negatively. We'll check tomorrow and see how it goes. But my skills, so I didn't kill as many zombies this stream, did some other stuff, and there just weren't that many zombies around at the trailer park after we finally cleared it out. But there are a lot of zombies next to that last house alarm. And so we got to 2,456.75. So that's pretty much 33%, a third, pretty close. So that's moving at a nice pace, I think. You know, 6 to 800 a stream probably is pretty good. and we'll get to this long blade 9 before we know it. I did do a little blacksmithing. We're now up to 3,031.81 to 6,000, so that is right around 50%. Once we get up to blacksmithing 8, I believe I'll be able to make like some type of short sword, or some type of sword, I think. I'm not sure. But I'll have to go to the big one for that. Everything else we're kind of just passively moving through. Fitness, nimble, running. Running's now at the 6,558 mark, so only a 1,500 to go there until 9. And surprisingly, strength is at 50%, 50% to level 10, so that is really awesome. I want to thank everybody for chatting in today. We had Ricky. We had Mira. I'm calling him Mira from India. We also had a new chatter, Bearded Man 482, who changed his name in mid chat to Bearded Giant 97. So thanks those guys, and hope to see him again. And thanks for everybody else for watching. If you're watching right now, go ahead and drop that like and subscribe to the channel, I guess, if you so desire. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.